Beach FM, locals talking to locals.
The newly announced Deputy Mayor of the Kapiti Coast, Janet Holborow, good morning. Welcome. Lovely to have you on the program.
It's lovely to be on the program. Thank you, John.
And and Holly is she's away doing stuff. Sophie's away at a conference. You people are very busy. It's been a frantic few weeks. I don't really want to talk about council business, but gosh, you people have been busy recently, haven't you?
Yes, it's been massive since we've been elected, and in the campaign before that too.
Yes, indeed.
It's been a really busy time, and a really busy time right up until December too. So, yeah, but good to hit the ground running.
And you'll be looking forward to Christmas. I hope you're having some time off over Christmas, are you?
Hopefully, yes.
I don't think that's the case for Paikakariki. Things happen in Paikakariki, and much pride over the weekend, Janet.
Absolutely, yeah. So Paikakariki was heaving with people over the weekend, doing the track and biking, and of course the arts trail is on as well. So we've got 3 artists in the arts trail: Jen Leo's Ceramics, Joe Buchanan, who's doing letterpress and line out, Mary Ellen Childers are doing textured woven fibre wall hangings and clay work, and she said she uses sustainable practices. And all 3 of those are on Ocean Road in Paikakariki. And then Alan Wahepahana, as usual, has opened up his beautiful studio on Beach Road, which has a number of artists presenting, including himself, of course. So, yeah, the arts trail is just shaping up to be fantastic this year, and a lot of people out and about on the weekend, and over 100 artists this time. So,
yes.
Absolutely amazing.
It has been outstanding. We've done much more this year, having a chat to the artists, and it's been one of the best things we've done. I mean, don't take this personally, but we have a lot of politics on the program, you may have noticed that. And it's really nice to talk about the other exciting and creative things happening in our area. And this is a perfect excuse for us to shine the light where possibly it should have been shone some time before. I think it's been great.
Yes, absolutely. So we've got a really busy arts community in Kapiti. We're listed as one of the most creative towns in New Zealand, and that recently was measured again. I don't know how they measure that, but I do know that when our local arts promoter, generally Philpott, started a arts and creative page on Facebook, within days it had hundreds of artists on there. It was just amazing, and a really wonderful network. We've also got Creative New Zealand coming for a workshop at the Māori Land Hub next week to talk about how we can have more financial sustainability as artists. So that's really exciting as well.
I just have to put in the plug for the Arts Trail again, because I've been talking, as I say, to a few of these artists, and some of them have said, some on air and mostly off air, that this is a really important part of their year, that this is the 2 weekends of the year that can make their little businesses sustainable. And I think that's a wonderful thing, and congratulations to the council for making this happen.
Yes, absolutely. So not only do they get the people through the door, but also a lot of galleries come around too. I know somebody who didn't sell much on the arts trail, but then all their stuff was taken up to Palmerston North, popped in a gallery and sold within a year. So, you know, there are those opportunities that come from it as well. Yes. And also just being in the Arts Guide, you know, is just such a fantastic opportunity for that promotion. What we're trying to encourage people to do as well is visit those studios who've opened their doors, because we're getting reports back that a lot of people, because they can hit a few artists at once, are going to the hubs. And it's great to go to the hubs, and wonderful that people like Big Mac Slabs are putting on those hubs, and absolutely visit those. But do try and visit those little galleries that are just beavering away on the arts trail as well, because that's where you really get the sense of how the artist's working and what their working environment is like, and how they create their work and all that kind of thing, which is also part of the arts trail.
I think it's just an outstanding initiative.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what about music? There must be some music happening in Paikakariki over the weekend.
So there will be some music happening at the Play Centre Bonanza. I know that
of course,
Fat Teddies
yes.
And the Fat Teddies generally play at the Play Centre Bonanza every year, and fantastic children's music that they play. And so that's from, I think, 10 to 1 at the Play Centre in Paikakariki.
Yes, I think so.
So we've got various gigs coming up over the next couple of months towards Christmas. I know Tim Brown's doing a gig, local band Two Tilly are doing a gig, and you can find out the events that are coming up by visiting the website, which Holly is running, and it's very well updated. And you can click on events, and there's a calendar, and most of the events that are on are being put up there. And she's also developed a relationship with we'll probably talk about this with her directly when you've got her on the air, but she's developing a relationship with the Paikakariki Community Trust, who run the hall, so that they can reliably pass on information to Holly and the website, and it can be promoted through the website and also sent to media channels. So that's really useful for visiting acts as well, to get that on the ground promotion almost automatically. So it's paikakariki.nz is where you go to find out what's coming up, and a really wonderful resource that is.
I'm going to look it up right now. Thank you very much for that. Thank you so much for filling in the gap, because you people in Paikakariki, you are really pumping it. It's really pulsating, and it's difficult getting hold of you on occasions, but it's been lovely that you spared us the time this morning, Janet. Thank you so much. Congratulations once again on being Deputy Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you.
There we are, Janet Holborow, here on Beach FM 106.3.
106.3 Beach FM.